Sports. Glad you're here with us tonight for this Monday night presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. Murray out there at Carter. And it's Miller in at the 3, the small forward. Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this, Greg, you're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. Two of the league's best going head-to-head. And
yes, sir. Yes, sir. My goodness.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
The circus dunk for me right there, guys.
Here's Lee. Denver grabs the miss. Murray outside. To the inside. Puts up a deep 3. Andrews, no good. The Nuggets now in offense. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Well, and that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit. Getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
And he gets it to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
They'll get your screen to the paint. Ball's not loose. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Miller. He with the block. Pushing it up. Here's Andrews. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
At the line for your group. Shooting 1.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce, courtside. Allie.
I was able to talk with Memphis' head coach for a minute. I asked him about Nikola Jokic and what makes him such a difficult matchup for defenses, and he said his versatility. He's a capable scorer and a fantastic passer. We have to be wary of his scoring and distribution with him, and that's not easy. Let's see how things unfold in this one. Back to you.
Appreciate it, Allie. Thank you.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And this Grizzlies organization, Greg, not afraid to innovate.
Yeah, we see that with the offense they've implemented. Different from just about any other team in the league. Rather than pick and roll, it's much more predicated on off-ball shifts and cutting.
You know, you never know what Jokic is going to do because he's so unpredictable when he's working in the screen and roll.
And that one's good. Andrew.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And it's Carter missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Pass to Powell. And again, it's Memphis at the 3.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
chance to look at the stats for Nikola Jokic. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so. And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And as you mentioned, top 3 in assists right now. He does a great job of running the offense, spotting the open guy, and making the sound delivery. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Murray scanning the floor. Bob pass to Gordon. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Nobody does it better than Gordon on the alley-oop. Boom!
Memphis leading by 8. Pass to Andrews. Up top, Edey. Shot clock at 6. Goes up from the top of the key. And another basket for Memphis.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Miller inside. He's against Lee. Shots good by Miller. Miller's got his second basket of the night.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here's Andrews, defended by Carter. And that one's good. Andrews.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Pass to Miller. Back to Murray. Down low. Edey with the steal. Here's Andrews. 13 points in the game. Here's Edey. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the three-pointer. 16 points for Skinny.
And those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
Carter with a screen-on lead. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Memphis.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Clark, you've been a part of this league for quite some time. What were some of your favorite cities to visit?
Well, it's hard to not include some of the big market cities. L.A., New York, Chicago, Boston, in part because those teams were really good and they also had great fan bases and fun venues to play in.
To the middle. Jokic, no good.
He's hard to stop once he gets to the rim. That's great defense right there.
And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Pass to Coward. Shot clock at 5. Here's the bodyguard.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Yeah, they're scoring with confidence, making them count in the early going here.
Outside Carter. Rebound by Andrews.
And didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And that one is stuffed right through.
That's not what I was expecting.
I don't think anybody was. Even he didn't know what he was going to pull off on that one. Spectacular.
Takes creativity and spontaneity. The ability to make it up on the fly, that's special.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. bring up the list of the top rookie three-point bombers in the NBA. You look at the bodyguard, dangerous player from three-point land, a great talent with a great release.
And I think there's a little rivalry among that group of rookie bombers. I know he'd love to see his name all the way at the top of the list.
You know, we've seen recently more and more guys enter the league with that refined, long-range stroke, indicative of how important the three-point shot is in the game. And this guy's amongst the best of them. You can't underestimate the value he brings as a shooter.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Lee, that's good. Lee's got his second bucket tonight.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
There's a screen by Murray. Outside Carter. And Lee pulls it down.
You can tell he's just a touch out of sync here. But he's battling, continuing to fight.
Pass to Andrews. Back to Lee. From outside. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. The Nuggets trail by 14. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Hey, well, this September, Grizzlies legend Marc Gasol acquired in a trade for his brother, Pau Gasol, who was likewise an all-star with the Grizzlies. Mark, a fixture on and off the court in Memphis. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Jeremy Grant comes in for Edey, and Jalen Wells subbed in for Lee. Miller with another miss. And for the Grizzlies, they come in off a good outing against Dallas. You know, Greg, being a two-way player got Jeremy Grant into the NBA. But now he's grown even more.
Yeah, early on in his career, he was often the primary defender on elite scorers. Then he added scoring to his game in Detroit, becoming an effective two-way player.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Minutes from three-point range.
Wow, I mean, 8 of 10 here in the first quarter.
On the wing, Murray. 17 points for him last game against Sacramento. Grant with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
Murray, no good.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Left side, Miller. And it goes for the fifth time in 10 shots for him this game.
He's trying to carry them back into this game. He's absolutely feeling it this quarter.
Pass to Coward. Now Wells from downtown. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a quick.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Second team.
1:35 left in the first quarter. Murray left side. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Fantastic body control by Murray, refusing to let the physical contact of the defense throw him off.
Inside, here's the volleyball, and that one is hammered home.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Pass to Coward. Grant. From outside the arc. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
The defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
Here's Miller. And again, it's Denver.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
2 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Good on the shot. That's now 26 points for Skinny.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And here is Murray. Pass to Miller. That's in there. Murray with the assist. 15 points for the machine. And the other side, we've got a blowout underway here. It's the Grizzlies just dominating this one. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, the Grizzlies enjoying a nice lead here.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unsubstitutes.
So many of the hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
They've got Grant. Ty Jerome out there with Lee. Then it's Jalen Wells. And it's Stewart in at center, locking down the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Jones. Bangs home the trifecta. Jones has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Defensively, you've got to apply more pressure to a shooter of his caliber.
2 open that time. Too easy.
They come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And there's the foul. It will go on Lee. That'll be his second foul of the game. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Jokic on top. Last time out he had 14 points. And it's Brown missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
To the inside. Johnson, the pass to Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Well, you know, Clark, anticipation is key in this NBA game. So often it seems the great ones can see a play ahead.
I don't think there's any question about it, Kevin. It's one of the things I look for in players. How do they see the floor? Do they make passes based on anticipation versus reaction? It's almost like somebody playing checkers and another guy playing chess. The very best players seem to be chess players.
And the first one at the line is good.
You've got to admire and appreciate Bruce Brown's utility. I mean, you can slot him in anywhere, multiple positions. He's going to find a way to have a positive impact on the game.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And so Grant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. Sets in motion a 4-game road trip for him.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Johnson sets the screen for Jones. Pass to Jokic. Jokic tries the double. It doesn't go for him.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. but that's how you win games.
Here's Grant. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Now, Jokic. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game. Outside Carter. It's hauled in by Stewart.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Pass to Wells. Off target with his three. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Jones in the post, covered by Lee. Jokic high post. Stewart on him. Jokic kicks to Carter. Oh, good with the triple.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Here's Lee. Offline from the high post. Nuggets have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. The shot by Carter, nobody around. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Brown is a willing and able passer who typically makes the right play.
Pass to Stewart. Lee against Brown. Brown is wide open. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Wells has got 8 points.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Back to Jerome. Pass to Lee. With the fadeaway. The shot is good off the backboard. Lee's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Changes here for the Grizzlies. Edey's checked in for Stewart. The bodyguard comes in for Jeremy Grant, and it's Skinny in for Wells. Now, here's Jokic. Six to shoot. Pulls up from the corner. Jerome with the rebound.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Pass to the bodyguard. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Here's Edey. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Some loud hustle points right there. My goodness.
Carter sets the pick for Johnson. Pass to Jokic. Buries the the 7-footer. Jokic has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, one of the very best big men at handling the ball. Jokic's moves and creativity really set him apart as a big guy. He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
Lee against Jones. Pass to Johnson. Kicks it out to Jones. Jokic with the screen on Lee. Shoots from the elbow. And it comes off the front of the rim. Memphis with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run.
He's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
Carter sets the pick for Brown. Pass to Carter. The three. It's rebounded by Memphis. Lee's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Pass to Lee. Shoots the three. Good on the three-point shot. Lee's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Memphis.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Outside Carter. And again, it's the Nuggets from deep.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
No good from Lee. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Brown. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Looking now at the numbers for Carter, the past month has been surreal. And how about his top 10 ranking and free throw percentage? A knockdown shooter, ultra reliable from the line.
And talk about being top 10 in steals. I love his jumping the passing lanes and then stealing away your dribble. He's off on the first.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Bagley, he's checked in for Jokic. Miller comes in for Johnson. And it's Jamal Murray in for Jones. Good on the second free throw.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Andrews, no good.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth. And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Pass to Edey. Here's the bodyguard. There's the triple. That's in. That's his fifth field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Miller with the ball. He's got 15, and it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Nuggets have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And, you know, I really think the hard work they've put in the offseason and so far this year really making a big difference. I mean, they've made a huge improvement in their shooting at the line.
And that one falls for the Nuggets. Jokic comes in for Marvin Bagley. And Gordon subbed in for Bruce Brown. Gordon finds Murray. Miller outside. 5 to shoot. And Miller throws it down hard.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stop.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Andrews, defended by Carter, and he makes that one. Skinny's got 28.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. 19 points for the Machine.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Pass to Lee. Over Miller. No good from Lee. Denver's gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter. 4 for 8. Now Jokic. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Offensive rebound. Carter with a 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Carter's got 10 points in the quarter.
3 trifectas here in the second quarter. He is absolutely feeling it. He's got 4 total for the game.
It's Edey atop the key. Pass to Lee. And Lee with the stop.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff.
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up.
Better safe than sorry, right?
Miller inside. He's against Lee. Miller, no up. The Grizzlies shooting a sweet 57% clip in quarter number 2. Pass to Coward. Lee bounce pass. Here's Andrews. The offensive rebound. Here's Coward. Here's Andrews. The tray. Lee outside. The 3-ball. Hits the 3-point ball. Lee's got 23.
And Kevin, they dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Well, the hustle and the effort, the persistence, all of that paying off in a big way. And that's something that makes a coach smile.
And so it's Memphis, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back to the action in just a minute.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Rebounding clearly an emphasis of theirs coming in. Everyone's bringing the energy and putting in that work.
Gotta appreciate the blue-collar approach.
Now let's take a moment to recognize our players of the week. Keep an eye on these two. For the West, Big Cat.
Finally, we're giving props to a big. Enough of these little dudes winning MVPs and awards. Basketball is for my guys, the tall dudes.
Yeah. Bigs never win anything in the NBA. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in a second. Skinny having a dominant impact in this game.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Denver. So out there for the Nuggets right now. Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. Jamal Murray is out there with Carter. And it's Miller in at the small forward. Gordon a screen to the middle. Gordon with the dunk.
Aaron Gordon is no pushover. Far from it. I mean, with the ability to knock down shots despite contact, This young fella's impressive.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
This season, 88% on the line, so he has been in a comfort zone.
Guys, I don't think there's any doubt that the work he's put in practicing free throw shooting has paid off. I mean, he's made nice strides in getting those shooting percentage numbers up.
And for Memphis, their shooting has been just outrageous, 64% from the field to this point. Here's Lee. Pass to Andrews. Fires for three. Hands it from downtown. Skinny's got 31 points.
He's been terrific offensively. You can bet they'll feed him down the stretch, that's for sure.
Now here's Gordon. Lee with the steal. The finish. And Lee with the stop.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into easy points.
Carter with the three. Grizzlies with the rebound. The bodyguard's got his 8th rebound here tonight. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. They set the pick. Coward offline with his three. And so here's Denver. Jacks up a three. The bodyguard grabs the board. The bodyguard's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Andrews. Here's Edey, defended by Gordon. Here's Jokic, and it's denied. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here.
Nuggets ball.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Here's Andrews. He's covered by Murray. Edey gets the bucket.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Denver's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Carter sets the pick for Miller. Over Lee. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. For Memphis, they've gone 3 or 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Here's Coward. Pass to Edey. And it's blocked by Gordon.
Flying in to deny him at the rim. Boy, I love the challenge Gordon presents right there, coming over to get that shot.
Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Coward, defended by Gordon. Lee outside. Here's Andrews. Clock at 6. And a miss there on the triple. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the NBA understands its future is electronic. Commissioner Adam Silver said the vast majority of people consume us through media, not in person. Our social media audience is the highest of any league and continuing to grow exponentially. So there's no lack of interest in this game. Back to you, Kevin.
It is a beautiful thing. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Carter for 3, and it's Coward with the rebound.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Pass to Lee. Here's Andrews. It's stolen by Carter. And here's Jokic. Back to Carter. Now here is Miller. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Grizzlies.
No adjustments made by the other team, and they couldn't defend against the speed of this group. They've been running over them in this one.
You know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
The first one falls. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Wells is checked in. free throw is good for Miller. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Pass to Wells. Here's Andrews. Offensive rebound. And Lee with the stop.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Miller against Lee. Miller inside, over Lee. And it's Coward with the rebound. Coward's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Lee. Here's the bodyguard. Finish with 2 hands.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious. 2-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
The Grizzlies have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Pass to Lee with the drive. Here's Andrews. Buries it from 3-point range. Skinny's got 34.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
Gordon, the pass to Miller. Fades away. The Nuggets with another miss.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
The bodyguard passes to Andrews. Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Wells. Misses the 3. Denver's gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Murray the pass to Gordon. And here's Carter to end the run. It's rebounded by Memphis. The bodyguard's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. 3-pointer. Good for another basket. He's put 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
You can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
4 on the shot clock. Here's Lee outside. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Jokic sets the screen for Murray. And another miss by Denver. Grizzlies have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Pass to Lee. Here's Andrews. He's got 34, and he comes up with the deuce.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there. He's hit a rough patch for sure this period. They need more from him.
Lee outside. Pass to the bodyguard. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
Taking a look now at some numbers for the bodyguard. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. He's averaging 15 points a game, 12 rebounds, and 9 assists. And really, he sets the table for this team with his playmaking.
Unselfish, at times to a fault. He just makes everybody around him better.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Jokic. Johnson comes in for Gordon. Jones checked in for Miller. And it's Brown in for Murray. Here's Johnson, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Carter.
And they are second in terms of fast break points. You look at this group, explosiveness up and down that roster, and that is clearly a strength of this group.
And I can't help but focus on their free throw shooting percentage, G8. They've been dialed in at the free throw line. Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. They're on a 19-5 run. Jerome passes to Andrews. And it's Denver with the rebound. Pass to Brown. Intercepted. Fast break. Here they come. Carter against Jerome. Here's Andrews. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Brown dishes to Johnson. Outside, Jones. Just 5 to shoot. For the three. Nailed from three-point land. Jones has got 6.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Pass to the bodyguard. Here's Andrews, defended by Carter. Grant for 3. And Jones pulls it down. And it's Jones with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Basket good. He's got 8. The Grizzlies shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. Pass to Grant. 1:35 left in the third quarter of the game. And the layup's good off the glass.
I tell you, I love watching Grant get busy down there. I mean, his impressive leaping ability and his quick release on the shot allow him to score at a high rate down low.
Bagley kicks to Johnson. Pass to Carter. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Jones for 3. The bodyguard grabs the board. The bodyguard's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after. Here's Andrews. He's got 36. Wells passes to the bodyguard. Bagley with the block.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooters.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Brown finds Johnson. Down low. Here's Bagley. Comes up empty down low. To the paint. Here's Grant over Johnson. No good from Grant. Carter with the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Carter's got 16 points.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Grizzlies running away with it. And we'll be back right after this. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Jeremy Grant is out there with Lee. Then there's Ty Jerome. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. And it's Spencer in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's Lee. Pass to Jerome. Grant on the wing. Covered by Johnson.
Even though he hasn't found his groove tonight, his teammates are picking him up.
Here's Miller. And Miller throws it down hard.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
Lee outside. Puts the move on. And the layup is good. Lee's got 29.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And now, a chance to see what's coming up for the Nuggets. On Friday, they'll be playing against Victor Wembanyama and the San Antonio Spurs. And then on Saturday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns.
And when you look at that Pacers matchup, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best. Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Both free throws good for Miller. And you know, everyone's aware, Clark, of the team rivalries in the NBA. But there are, I think, still plenty of personal ones, too.
Yeah, I would agree with you there, Kevin. I mean, you've got highly competitive, accomplished guys making up the rosters on NBA teams. And if a player wins the individual matchup in one game, you can be sure that opponent in the next game is going to look to make things a little different.
Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Grant kicks to Stewart. Here's Jerome. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Grizzlies, Ty Jerome. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And Jerome drops them both. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Down low, Johnson with a screen on Lee. Here's Miller. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Miller's got 27 points.
Offensively, he's carrying his weight, doing his part. Maybe they should get the ball to him a little bit more.
Pass to Lee. The top of the key jumper is on the mark.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
A nice shot by Brown.
Brown's a solid shooter, but a lot of his points come inside the painted area.
Now Jerome. Pass to Lee. Stewart in the corner. That 3 off the mark.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Gordon with the screen for Miller. Now here's Gordon. His 3 pointers off the mark. On the wing, Lee, covered by Johnson. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Denver. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Pass to Johnson. Here's the 3. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 4 assists in the game.
That is his shot, guys. So you can't just give it to him. You've got to get up on him and get into his airspace there.
Here's Lee. It's hauled in by Gordon. Nuggets have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Miller outside. Gordon with a screen on Lee. Miller, no up. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start in the fourth quarter for them.
You know what? When you allow Grant to get close to the rim, you risk seeing him give you a facial right in your grill.
Outside Gordon. Inside, Lee with the steal. Stolen by Gordon. Brown deciding where to go with it. Clark, you're so familiar with the college game. What's the biggest adjustment for guys coming into the pro?
I think the strength of the NBA players, Kevin, and the pace of play, and then also the number of games. I mean, that's just a lot more than what you see in college, and how you go about preparing for that type of schedule, that type of physical talent, that type of physical wear and tear is something that no college player is usually ready to handle until he goes through it.
So both teams changing it up here. Denver's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Miller against Lee, and there's the foul. It will go on Lee. That will be foul number 5 on him. Back to Gordon. Pass to Jokic. Brady. And out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here.
Nuggets ball.
And here are the Nuggets now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Murray, no good.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach,
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
Jokic sets the screen for Carter. From deep. Grizzlies with the rebound. The bodyguard's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Pass to Lee. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Murray with the jam.
Left the defender stunned, stupefied. Murray with magnetic handles.
Lee outside. Pass to Coward. Goes up on the wing. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Well, if he can somehow get into a rhythm offensively, I think they could stretch this lead.
Took him no time at all on that one. Carter's got 19 points.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
You know, GA, one great thing about the NBA over the one great thing is that there's always new talent coming through the ranks.
Yeah, I mean, the future is bright. And Kevin, I really like this year's draft class. I mean, we just continue to add exciting young talent to the mix.
Shoots. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Carter's got 5 points now in the quarter. The Grizzlies have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Pass to Coward. From past the arc, it's good for long range.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Drills it from outside.
Murray has that spirit of, you make one on me, I'm coming back at you for mine.
Pass to Coward. Here's Andrews. And the Grizzlies are
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Murray, the pass to Carter. Gordon for 3. And again, it's the Nuggets from deep.
Boy, I like the confidence here. Gordon is excellent at realizing when he has room to shoot, even before he has the ball. That's what we call seeing a play ahead.
Here's Andrews. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Jokic draws the double. Miller surveying the floor. Back to Jokic. Kicks it out to Gordon. From downtown and out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. Grizzlies have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Here's Andrews, defended by Carter. Andrews passes to the bodyguard. And a wide open look for Lee. That's an open look. It is. Lee's got 10 points here in the second half.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Here's Murray. Carter up top. Let's go. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 4 assists in the game.
Boy, that's a winning basketball play right there. Hustle hard.
Pass to Coward. Memphis moving it around. Here's the bodyguard. Connects from three-point range. The bodyguard's got 20.
That's clearly a recent trend. Big guys who can shoot it from distance.
Murray for 3. And Lee pulls it down. The Grizzlies shooting in the fourth has been tremendous, 59%.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Grizzlies.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
Man, always nice to get win number 1 against the opponent. You'll be seeing a total of this matchup 4 times over the course of the year. So they set the tone tonight, though, for their season series against Denver.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Skinny.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Outside Gordon. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. For 3, Murray. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Andrews. Stolen by Gordon. Pass to Miller. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. A quarter-night dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Skinny.